Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is International Master Bindi Cheng with you today, and I'm going to be covering a game I played over this weekend at the Heart House Open. It was a 3-day event, 6 rounds, and I managed to get 4.5 out of 6. I think it's tied for second. I got myself $550, so that's gonna be it's not bad. And yeah, I think I played very well in the tournament. I played I think I beat three experts. I played 3 international masters, and unfortunately I lost one of them. I drew one, and I beat the other one. It wasn't the best tournament of my life. I felt play well, and I made some crucial mistakes, and I missed some moves that would have changed the whole tournament around for me. But I mean, what's done is done, and hopefully I can look forward to looking at the mistakes as I have already done and learning from it. So the game I'm due today is going to be against International Master Arthur Calugar. This is the last round game, and I'm going to just put Houdini on in the back here just to double check later on. But he's a Grunfeld player, and he's a very sharp player, and he likes to go for complications and that kind of stuff. And I actually like that too, but in a must-win situation, because I was going into the round with 3.5 out of 5, so I really need to win this game to get any chance of money. I played C4 instead of Trumpelski. I normally play Trumpelski, but I want to play something different, I guess. And so I play F3, and this is pretty normal so far. And it was at this point where I think I just had a brain fart and I just played Rook C1, which is kind of dumb because the main move is Queen D2, and the idea is going to be something like D6, castle, E5, D5, D4, F4, bishop G4, and this is very, very complicated, and I'm not quite sure what the evaluation of this position is. Fairly confident it's going to be weird, and this is very, very strange. I wasn't exactly sure how this works, so I just played C1 because I was hoping if he plays knight C6, he'll play D5, knight here, and bishop D4. So it's a bit different here because if I have my queen here, let's say a queen here, and play knight C6, and I play D5, he has knight C4 here, and this kind of wins, well, pawn here. And unfortunately, this is the line that I was going against, so I thought he might play this line, but he's pretty good. And I have to play C1, F5. F5 is a very strong move, and unfortunately, I have to pretty much play E5 because I can't really let him open this. For instance, let's say I play something like Queen D2, then after take knight C6, knight F3, bishop G4, and now this pawn's gonna be hanging. And after D5, I think he can just take this guy if he wants, or he can just choose to play knight E5, and I think probably taking is actually better actually. Oh, crook. I think my engine just stopped again, and that's gonna be very unfortunate because I do not want my engine to stop. Let's see here. Oh my god. Okay, so I guess I'm okay. Alright, so yeah, I couldn't really play that, so I had to really play Queen B3 check first. So now I can cover the square. I don't want to give him D5 square, but if he wants to play C6 and then D5, I'm all for it. Like if he wants to do this kind of stuff, I can just take it, but I don't want to give him that square and give him a piece there. So I play E5, then F4, bishop F2, then play something strange. I figured he was gonna play A5, A3, then A4, this kind of idea, and I felt that my position is going to be fairly, it's going to be fairly even. Can be one. After C6, I think that Black probably has a slight advantage, and I mean after knight D5, or he can play knight C4, anything like this. There's lots of stuff that he can do, and I thought this was going to be great for him. But luckily, he went for some complicated stuff instead. So he sacked the pawn. This is quite interesting sack, and I was kind of scared because I know that my king's going to be under some attack soon. With D1, queen F5, and now I'll play knight H3. So I'm going this fast because I've already covered this game twice. I tried casting it twice, and both times somehow it failed. Well, first time the internet just stopped, so I had to restart. Then I did one, and this lasted half an hour. And when I finished the cast, unfortunately, when I actually was going to upload it, the thing just crashed, and I lost all the data. So I'm like, wow, seriously? So I'm not very happy about that, and therefore I'm going quite a bit faster here. So after knight H3, played knight C6, and knight C6 was an interesting idea, but the problem with knight A6 is that you can't really take on C5 because after queen D5, this knight's gonna be trapped because, well, I'm going to be attacking this guy, and there's no way, there's nothing you can do about this. I mean, you can play h6, I guess, but after something like, I think I can play knight 6-7 check, here, and this knight's still trapped, because he can't really do anything that protects the queen at the same time, because if you play b6, then this, free rook. So, yeah. So, unfortunately, he didn't do this. He played c6 instead. So, I can g5, h6, here, bishop f5. Now, I saw this idea, but I should have just bite the bullet and just play bishop c4. The idea is after knight b4, I can just play e3, because I shouldn't be afraid of knight c2 check, because after king 2, e5, knight e4. So I covered all this position with Houdini already, so these are the very best moves. After knight e4, he's going to have to basically give me a check here, and I have to take, play queen b4. I can force a trade, or if he doesn't want to trade, he can play this move. But after something like, I don't know, bishop d5 or knight d6 coming up, this position is fairly good for white. I mean, I don't think I can lose this at all unless I get checkmated in the middle, which is highly possible. But I figured that this is the type of game that should be fantastic to play, and I can actually just play knight d6 here, just going for this guy instead, just keeping this guy. This f7 pawn is gonna be a real thorn because he can never give me a check on e8. So this was probably the move that I missed. Like I just totally I overestimated the knight c2 check. That's exactly what happened. And so I played bishop d3. And after here, I figured, wow, queen e6. Oh crap. Yeah, because now after rook d2, he can play knight e5 here, which threatens d3. And it's just after knight e2, rook d8, and he gets some compensation again. And I just like this, going to Fritz. Houdini thinks bishop d4, and I'm still have a slight advantage, but as you can see, it's not quite so easy to play this kind of position, and yeah, so it's not quite so easy. He has lots of tactical threats, and I didn't want that to happen. So instead of playing quick d2, I played knight b5, hoping that he would go knight f5. This is an endgame that I thought he would went to, so queen e6 check. Now king f1 is very, very dangerous after knight c4. This is a move I actually missed. I was actually thinking of playing king f1, and I realized, oh, he's going to have lots of stuff here. And at worst, he can get perpetual here. So let's say here, check, here, and this is going to be perpetual. For instance, if I play king e2, oh, no, that was a perpetual. Oh, queen c2, there you go, queen c2. Yeah, so queen c2, and it's just perpetual. Queen to Houdini. And at this moment, I really need to go for win, so I can't really take any draws at all. So after queen 6 check, I was going to play queen e4, and is my internet going to drop again? I'm not quite sure. Oh boy, that's not quite sure. Let's see here, queen e4, yeah, queen 6 check, queen e4, and take here, rook d7, and it's going to be quite interesting because after knight c6, actually not knight c6, I think it's rook b8. What's move that Houdini thinks? Knight c6, okay, so rook takes, and rook takes f7. I thought that this is, oh, actually he wants to play king g7. I thought that this composition was going to be fairly okay for me. I mean, even though white, Houdini says it's only a slight advantage, I felt that I would have good win chances here because of this pawn c5. And worse, it's probably a draw for me, so it's not too big a deal. But I guess he didn't want that, so he wanted to do something safer, so he just went back to check. So here I thought, okay, I can't go rook d8 because of, well, obviously rook d8. And this internet's quite bad. Yeah, so rook d8, and here I don't really see much else. So unfortunately, I had to go back. After here again, and I realized that he was going to basically, to draw if I go back in. He was there. So I had to basically get out of the way. King 2. This is very, very dangerous. Even though Houdini thinks it is fine, as you can see, this is supposed to be fine. It's not quite so easy, and actually Houdini doesn't think it's fine anymore. But after knight e5, not quite sure exactly how this works. Yeah, I play rook d4 here. I thought this was a strong move, and Houdini actually agreed with me earlier, but I don't understand why he's not agreeing with me now. This is quite strange. There you go. But this this is coming out really slowly. Okay, but I looked at this game a couple times already, so I'm fully confident I know all the right moves. So rook d4, they just rook a4. So if you take this guy, go here, go here, go here, go here, he's tied down, and I'm coming with knight e6. And this is actually a very strong position for white. I would say this is almost winning because I have a very active rooks. No, all his pieces are passive, and this type of valuation is much better than if I just take this guy, because he's active here, and I just don't want to give him anything like this. Even though it looks like I'm okay, I don't want to give him any kind of play or tactical ideas here that he doesn't. I don't need to, right? You gotta basically make him as passive as possible, even if it comes down sacking a pawn. So I played d4, and after a6, here, play queen c8. So idea is queen f5 at some point. I saw this, I was like, okay, I'll just play queen f5, d4, queen f5, play with d5. Now the idea is I have bishop d3 stuff and everything. Rook e6, rook c5, and now rook a8 is a very strong move actually. And apparently the move I'm supposed to play here is, according to Houdini, king f1. Not quite sure if that's the move. Oh, h3, yes, h3. So I have to stop. Yeah, so the evaluations are like really weird here, and apparently he thinks that queen b4 or queen b6 is strong here, but maybe queen b6 is good. I'm not quite sure exactly, but yeah, okay. So rook d5, e6, rook c5, and rook c8. This is a mistake. Yeah, Houdini thinks it's a mistake too, but yeah, I'm not going to look at that for a while. And here I just took take. So after this, queen takes f7. Now I had to play really accurately because I realized that he has his sack coming, he also has g4 coming. It's very dangerous, and I do not want to be in this type of game with Arthur Calugar, because he's known for being a really strong tactician, and he's very resourceful with his moves. And just want to play as safe as I can and play the best moves. So queen e7 is a very strong move, I figured, because this forces him to either go queen h5 or trade rooks. Because he can't go queen f6 because of bishop d4, and queen f5 because of queen c5. No, queen c5, and this should be fine, right? That takes f3. What? Oh, okay. I don't know. I mean, I guess I would have done this actually. Well, maybe not queen c5 then. So, what do you think I should play? Bishop d4? Okay, so what do you think I should play bishop d4? Yeah, so okay, so rook f7, queen c5, g6, and just trade queens. I'm up 2 pawns. So it's like, well, this is perfectly fine. I'm up 2 pawns, I'm gonna win this for sure. So yeah, he had to play queen h7 here, and this allows me to play bishop d4. It's a very strong move because now he can't take this guy because the queen takes g7, and this is gonna be winning for me. And here, actually, he has a sack, which is interesting, but it doesn't quite work because king 1. This is very important because if I play king e2, this is a perpetual. Here, check, and well, if you go here, there's some tricks here. I think knight d1. I think this is a strong move here. I think is it queen c4? Yeah, queen c4. Just knight c3. Yes. Yeah. So here, and if you go here, I can't go here because bishop f8. So yeah, this is a perpetual, and I mean, Houdini thinks I should give my rook away, but I mean, what kind of a sane person would give the rook away like this? I mean, this is just crazy, right? So yeah, I got to play very accurately, and after king 1, this is where it really matters, because after queen h1, king e2. Now the idea is knight f3, and you play king d3 or king e3. Doesn't matter which one. And unfortunately for him, he doesn't have any checks actually. Here, for instance, knight 2, queen d1, king e3, and I'm perfectly fine. He's his own checks, and yeah, this is winning pretty much. So this doesn't quite work. So he has to try to get my queen out of the place first. So he tries to go for this. Now, unfortunately, this is even better because now after here, take here. I actually play king c1 now because after queen f1, no more check on c4, right? And there you go. That's the whole difference with queen c7. So he had to play rook f7 again after queen d8 check. He can't really go here anymore because I go queen e7. And this basically destroys a lot of his ideas. For instance, same kind of idea. Here, I think this is right? Oh boy, no, I guess not. So the king 1. This Houdini is extremely slow. Here, here, king d3, and queen f1. I think I have this idea as well, or not. Well, actually, this is the whole idea. After he takes this way, take, queen queen d8 check. So I got his bishop back, and I'm basically up a knight. So I guess king c2 would work, and he doesn't have any more checks here, and yeah, so this will be fine. So unfortunately for him, all these sacks don't work. Just check how long it's been. Okay, 15 minutes, good. Let's try to make it fast. Yeah, so all these sacks don't quite work for him. So unfortunately, he just played king 7, which sacks a piece. And here I was like, okay, now I have 10 minutes left. He has around a minute here, and I want to play really accurately because I figured that even if I play fast, it wouldn't matter because his moves are very natural, and I gotta play the best moves to consolidate my position. So I pretty much just stopped for like most of my 10 minutes, got there like 3 minutes, and then played queen d3 check. So this is the line I was thinking of. King g7 takes, and he takes this way. Now king e1, this is very important because I don't want to go king d1 because he has this, trading off the pieces. He has 2 pawns. It's gonna be winning for me, but I want to make it decisive. I don't want to, give him any chances, to draw or God forbid, win somehow because I screwed up somewhere. So I gotta play very, very accurately here. King d2, queen h2 check, and knight e2. So he has no more checks once again because my knight covers it. After queen h5, he's trying to cover this square. I go for the other square, h8. And after this, here is a masterpiece. King is here. Now if he plays king f5, knight d4 check, obviously wins. If he plays king h5, which he did, here, and now I noticed that in my calculation that this covered, this covered, his only place is f5. So naturally, I check him here because now if he plays queen f5, queen c4 check here, and of course this thing works again. So he's forced to play rook f5, and after queen c4 check, knight f4, and I think actually he just resigned with the queen c4 check. The line that's what happened is that takes f4, pawn takes, queen e6 check, and after king g3 is this is mate, so king g3, rook h3 check, and I would just be up a queen, which is dead winning. So this was the most important game of the tournament because this pretty much guaranteed me to be tied for second after Tomas Kernan could not win his game against Razvan Protu. That was actually a very impressive defense by Razvan because I was talking to Kernan during the game and I was like, wow, I'm surprised that they actually go to his line because that line is just pretty much just really bad for white. And Razvan defended very, very well, and he actually managed to draw. So that was actually a very helpful draw because it guaranteed me tie for second rather than third. And yeah, this was a fun tournament. Didn't play as well as I could have, as I hoped, but hopefully I learned from these mistakes and improve my chess in the future. But this is just the one game that I want to show, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this. I guess I'll be doing more Blitz commentaries next time. Thank you very much, and I hope to see you guys next time. Bye-bye.